What up, internet world? Uncle Frank, Team Beer Guts. Just finishing up a good training ride out there for about 35 or 38 miles or so today. Not really sure. Strava was down. So Google Maps was down. Strava just can't record without the Google Maps. So is what it is. You know, some people say, oh, if it wasn't on Strava, did it happen? I don't know. My legs are telling me it happened. Headwind was pretty strong, and what was going to be just a regular ride quickly turned into more of a training ride. Kind of pushing on the legs. You know, you're riding those hills. It's or riding the wind. It feels like you're going uphill. So, and then just get out there and push the miles. It's a beautiful day out. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. So hopefully you're doing some of that as well. Doing some solo rides, some solo training for whatever it is that you might have coming up, whether it's Bike MS like we have. Our Bike MS ride has gone virtual, but we're going to figure out a way to not only continue to make it happen, but to raise funds against multiple sclerosis and to have a damn good time doing it. That's what we do. We're Team Beer Guts. We're innovative. Adapt and overcome. That's what we're about. But we still got to train. And wanted to throw down a quick note about recovery. How you recover is just as important as how you train. How hard you recover, and I say hard recover because you got to think about it, you got to work at it. So just make sure that you're recovering as well. So before you go after that recovery beer, everybody wants that, but just make sure you take your time after your ride. You cool down that last mile or so. You stretch, you do those things. So did not bring enough food on today's ride. I wasn't planning on going that long. Felt kind of good after and just kind of went into it. And plus with that headwind, I just working at it. So wanted to be out for a couple of hours, but burned more energy. So as soon as I got home, I'm like, I need food. I'm so hungry. So made a recovery shake. Typically, really want to do those. For me, personally, I like to be able to have milk and coconut water. So you do, a shake with the water is usually thin and but with milk it's good. And using chocolate, it's like chocolate milk. And a lot of people say chocolate milk is a great recovery drink. So I like just using some regular milk, but instead of doing the full amount of milk, I cut that with coconut water. Coconut water has some natural electrolytes to it. So now you don't have as many calories and stuff from the milk. You've got electrolytes from the coconut water, putting that together. But in quarantine season, I'm out of both. No milk and no coconut water. So I went straight filtered water. Threw that in with some ice and chocolate recovery drink. Mix that in. Because I was out of food, also threw in a scoop of some whey protein just to kind of give myself a little sustenance. Make myself feel a little bit better before I have an actual lunch after stretching and everything. So I can drink that while stretching. Get a good stretch on. Stretch maybe while you're throwing down the recovery drink. Foam roll. Gonna do that. So actually I've already done that, but just letting you know about it. So you get your stretch on, get the legs, get the lower back, get all that. Then get onto that foam roll. Foam roll all those little knots out. It's gonna hurt. You're not gonna like it, but you should do it if you're training hard. So recover hard. So yeah, stretch, foam roll, and then have that drink. And like I said, I like to do that. Today's was the filtered water, chocolate, whey protein. Threw in some frozen fruit. I typically like bananas. I'm a big fan of bananas. No bananas now in quarantine season, but I did have some frozen berries. So frozen strawberries and frozen blueberries, throw that in there. Some chia seeds. I typically have chia seeds in the cupboard, and I got a bunch that are already ground up. I like to throw those into homemade banana bread and things like that. So throw some of that in there as well. And 1 packet of untapped maple syrup. A little bit of sugar, natural sugar. Make me feel a little good. It's the afternoon. Still got some things to do. So that was my recovery drink. That's my recovery routine. Find something that works for you. Make sure that you recover as hard as you work out. And then you can sit down and enjoy your recovery beer, which we'll be talking about in another video or at some point in the future. So, like I said, it's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. I'm about to throw some ribs on the smoker and let those sit for 3 or 4 hours. and then go after that when I have a Zoom social call with my friends that I get to see once a week online. So hope everybody is being safe, riding solo, social distance,